Hey everybody, welcome back to that series of Piper's Guide. I'm Martin.
And I'm Derek.
Hey, we're on that one series you really wanted to talk about, which is stems. What do we got about stems today?
Yeah. So I got a couple of questions. We talked about materials last time. Now I'm kind of curious about shape, right? So I've got a Peterson Dracula that's got a curved shape here. I've got this custom pipe that's got a nice long stem. I've got a couple of corn cobs that are completely different from each other and different from these. So I just feel like it's all over the place. Like to learn a little bit more. What's the popular types as and also the mouth bits on the end seem to be kind of all over the place. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I mean that's a good one. It's pretty all inclusive and very relatable. For one, let's just start with the shapes. So you're gonna have straight, you're gonna have bent, and then sometimes you're going to have a combination of the two. Slightly bent. You've got, for instance, a very nice hanger here, which is a very nice bent stem. An example of a slightly bent would be this Dr. Grayboe, which is a good one. And of course, you're going to have a straight stem like this Medico. So there's definitely a limited span of, for instance, the shapes. Then you're going to get into a little more detail of whether it's a saddle bit versus, for instance, tapered, or even a combination of those. So you've got that going for you as well. A lot of this will come down to aesthetic and design, just on how these stems will look versus one another. Obviously, the fishtail is going to have that nice, pretty wide tail on it and everything.
So do you think this is more of an aesthetic thing or what you like, or do they actually have some functional difference with the different types?
So it definitely adds a functionality to it, specifically like a hanger. What's nice about a hanger is that it feels comfortable in the mouth because this is, of course, your pivot point. All right. So if you hold up that very large pipe that you have right over there, it would be a daunting task to clench that pipe and try to hold it in your mouth.
I don't think I could clench this one without it falling and breaking in half.
Correct. And so what happens is there's a significant amount of leverage at that pivot point when it's in your mouth.
So I feel like this one I could probably
clench and hang. That's exactly right. And so what that does is it allows to have a little bit more comfort in your mouth. It brings that pipe further in instead of being further out where the weight is significantly harder to hold up the pipe.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
That's what a hanger does. That's what a hanger is for. The other thing is you have different bits. This, for instance, is a P-lip. This specifically would be that fishtail. The button on this would be that fishtail. You have standard bits, and you even have what's called dentures. So, and the standard bit is very interesting. You'll see like a round bit. It's actually fully shaped in a circle.
Yeah.
And your teeth, it'll actually like be right there where your teeth are. The denture one specifically, I guess it's for people with dentures. So
makes sense.
If you have dentures, you can ask people to make a denture. But no, that's a great topic. This is not all inclusive, but this is just to give all those beginners a new idea to the types of stems, materials, things of that nature, and I like it.
And I found I kind of like both. I like the bent, I like the straights. So kind of go both ways, I guess, depending on my mood.
Yeah, the artistry work that's done really lends itself to what these artists do with, for instance, the briar, the pipes, and the combination of the stem. And you'll see a lot of different shapes with the stems on there, and that's just that just occurs over time with the experience of these pipe makers, how you have these kind of standard shapes, combinations that are imbued in the pipe community. But again, check them out, look at them. It's an aesthetic, it's a utility, it's part of the pipe smoking experience. So that was a great topic.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
If you have any questions for us that you would like for us to answer, anything about that's pipe related, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We go live every single Friday at 9 p.m. I'm Martin.
And I'm Derek.
We'll see you later.